Hi, I'm Dawn with Astrology and Tarot Alchemy, and I'm here today to talk about the new moon that's going to be happening on January 11th, 2024. And the number is 111, January 11th. And the reason I wanted to do a special video about that new moon is because it's going to help any New Year's resolutions that you've made and push them forward into the rest of the year. So what I want to do first is let you know that I'm going to be doing a video regarding setting intentions, and this will be a separate video that's going to be with my friend Natsko, and she will be leading us through a ritual about setting intentions for the new Capricorn moon. And I hope that you'll join us for that because it'll give you a good idea how to set intentions for any new moon that's coming up and what you can do with that in the future. I'm also going to be doing tarot talk with two fellow tarot card readers from the Soulful Revolution group. So get a chance to watch us. We're going to be talking about when Pluto goes into Aquarius, and also drawing some cards regarding that. So that's something to look forward to. So let's go ahead and get started with looking at the actual chart for that day. Okay, let's start with the fact that this new moon is occurring at 20 degrees of Capricorn. And in that same area of your chart, Mars is there. Mars is what brings action. And one of the things I think might be a good project is because Pluto's at 29 degrees, if there's ever anything that you want to do in your home regarding cleaning out closets, getting rid of things that you don't use anymore, this is a really good time to do that because it's about dealing with the physical, and it's at, the 29th degree. So the other things I want to look at are what other aspects are going on in this chart that's going to help us moving forward. And this new moon is going to be squaring the nodes. The nodes are at 20 degrees and they are in Aries and Libra. What those nodes have been doing since July have been getting us to really focus on what is going on for us personally, which is why I think this is a really good time to, because Aries is the self, to focus on physical manifestations of making your life healthier and getting your body in better shape. And that doesn't mean just losing weight. That means increasing the strength in your body, making sure that you're getting enough rest, eating the proper foods, just to make your body healthier, whether or not that results in weight loss. But right now is a great time to set that intention because Aries being the self, really taking care of ourselves is what's very important. And with Libra being the opposite south node, getting out of those relationships that are not healthy for us and getting away from toxic people pleasing and doing what is best for our own development. So I think that's a great opportunity to utilize the nodes with this new moon. The other things that are beneficial for this moon taking place is the fact that we have Venus trine Chiron. So Venus is currently in Sagittarius on this day, and it is trining the wounded healer Chiron also at 15 degrees. And for me, that is the opportunity to not only take care of ourselves physically. Again, you have Taurus is an earth sign, so it is a physical manifestation, but also Venus doing that in a loving way in your life. So what can you heal regarding your own past life and personal things that are going on with you that Venus can help you with? Venus in Sagittarius is a very fun-loving, enjoying life kind of trait that's going on. So I would say utilizing the positive outlook that Venus brings with healing anything that is going on in your life. I think that's a very positive thing to move forward with. You also will be having Mars in 5 degrees here in the chart. So that will be bringing strength and energy into getting things done and making things happen in the chart. So also I wanted to talk about the physical health of moving more. I think Mars being in that sign of Capricorn is encouraging us to actually physically move our body more. Walking is the world's greatest exercise. I think coming up in the whole year of 2024, we're going to be moving into a lot of air in our chart. And we do need to find things that will get rid of a lot of excess energy for us. That'll help also our nervous system. So anything that you can do physically that's going to help relieve stress in your life is going to be very positive. Getting out in nature, especially taking what they call tree baths in the future for yourself, and also mental health, because part of taking care of yourself with that Aries energy is also mentally taking care of yourself. And a lot of people may not be aware of different ways that you can do that. One of the age-old thing that people have been doing for millions of years is staring at a fire, just sitting at a campfire and watching the flames, and then emptying out whatever is going on. Sometimes your brain just needs that rest of putting it on just the focus of what you're doing. Not everybody can have a campfire all year round. I'm in Minnesota. It gets a little chilly. So one of the things that you can do is candle gaze instead. And candle gazing is a wonderful opportunity to just take and quiet the mind and get yourself in a place where you are giving your mind a rest. There's other things that you can do as well, tied in with the physical. I know a lot of people who run, and I also enjoy doing laps in a swimming pool. And when I'm exercising, and this is true of a lot of runners as well, is that when they're in the act of physically exercising, they're not having racing thoughts going through their mind. They're just focused on what they are doing. And that is also a form of meditation. People who play music, any instrument, when they are going through that process of playing, they're only focused on what they're doing in that moment. And to bring you back into the moment of now is very, very important. And that is going to be a form of meditation, because it's taking you out of all these other issues that might be going on in your mind and bringing it back to being in the now and being in the quiet. So I think those things are very, very important in the future. And I think that Pluto moving into Aquarius is also taking the focus. Of course, Pluto moves into Aquarius on the 20th of January. It's taking the focus off of the physical and then putting it more into that air sign of Aquarius. And also, that is also Aquarius being part of community. So I would also highly recommend, if you are going to be getting involved in anything in the future, you're getting away from those toxic relationships, but you need to be getting into those more supportive relationships, or getting in to a tribe of like-minded people that are doing things that you're interested in doing. And finally, today, I wanted to do a general card reading for all of us as we're setting intentions in this new year. So let's go ahead and do a reading. I've already pre-shuffled these cards. So let's go ahead and start with what's on the underside of the deck. Synchronicity is a love letter from the universe across time and space. And I think one of the most synchronistic things that is happening is that this new moon is on January 11th, 111. So if you're a person that sees repeating numbers, it may be important to pay attention to when that happens and what you're thinking of at that time. It might have some relevance for you. The next card is listen in stillness, you meet your true self. And I think this is about getting a chance to take meditation or whatever form of quieting your mind and help it focus in on what is going on for you in your life. Next card. The hero of your cosmic journey. I think this is a wonderful card to get started at the beginning of the year because you are starting a brand new story. And this card is really signifying that you are the hero of your own story. Let's take a look at what the tarot cards have to say. This gives you an opportunity to see how I read cards. You can certainly check out the listings below and book a reading with me. Either tarot or astrology, the instructions are listed below. So let's look at what the tarot cards have to say regarding this. And on the bottom of the deck, 7 of Cups. This is about choices. And what kind of choices are you going to make in this new year? What is in your best interest? I did see also on the bottom of the deck, the 4 of Swords. This is about healing. This is about taking time out for yourself after a heartbreak or after a rough situation and just really looking at what it takes for you to be able to heal or just being in that quiet time of healing. Top of the deck, Temperance. This is Archangel Michael. And Archangel Michael is really here to say he's got our back. This is the very first card that came off on the top of the deck. And Temperance is also about allowing time to help you, because what time does is it takes all of those magical things that are going on in the universe and allows them to get into the right position for you. So know that it's going to take time to form an alchemy with what's going on in your universe to improve things. Things don't happen overnight. Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is a very definitely fun, first puppy love kind of energy. And it's about just taking joy and getting into the joy of the moment. And those things will also help in what you're trying to move forward. Ace of Cups, heart-centered energy. I don't know if there's any other card that really can illustrate how much we need that heart opening for ourselves in our whole society, and being able to give other people a chance in relationships, knowing that, you know, we will have to trust our own intuition and what feels right to us. Tower. Tower is the universe saying, if you're not on the right path, I'm going to help you by clearing things out. I'm going to be getting some of the things that don't serve you, getting rid of all those things, and allowing room for other new things to come in. I always say to someone that ends up getting this card, this is the universe saying that they really care about what's going on with you enough to cause problems in order for you to have to deal with things. Three of Swords. This, I think, portrays, I think, what people have been going through. We've dealt with so much over the past couple of years that we just need a chance to feel those emotions. I think this card actually demonstrates what the Three of Swords feels like: the heartbreak, the disappointment. The thing that you need to remember is at the bottom of the deck, the things that you don't see coming, was healing. This follows this card. And so take this opportunity. I think there's a lot of people that have had the problems with having bad things happen in their life, and a lot of relationships have ended, and you do need time to heal from those things. This is saying take that time to heal. Six of Pentacles. The lovely thing about the Six of Pentacles is it talks about giving and receiving energy equally. This can be about money, but it also, to me, is more saying about the energy that you have with other people. Libra is about getting away from those toxic relationships, and you need to get into relationships that value what each person has. And that giving, it's not just one person giving all to that relationship. It's about mutual exchange of energy. Ace of Wands. So we've actually got quite a few cards that are indicating beginnings. Ace of Wands is getting that brilliant idea or getting that brilliant insight, getting that aha moment. And I think the beginning of the year is going to get us started with that. I think we're going to be getting, with Pluto going into Aquarius, we're going to be getting a lot of these aha moments in our future, and just being open to that and open to the synchronicities of that. Six of Wands, recognition. Everybody really likes to be recognized for what they are doing. And I think that people are not always appreciated as they should be. And that is why I think a lot of relationships are changing, because you do need to have what you're doing be recognized. And that's part of what this Aries energy North Node is really finding yourself. And we're still on that journey. We have another year of Aries being in the North Node being in Aries. And that will end on January 12th of 2025, when we move into Pisces, the North Node, which is also very spiritual. And I think what we're going to learn about ourselves this year is going to tie into our spiritual energy. The last card, Six of Cups. Six of Cups can be happy memories from childhood, what we really remember that was just joyful. And I think that's the energy that we need to be taking into our future, is this joyful energy, because what we feel is what we're going to be attracting. I think that definitely people have had relationships end, and the Six of Cups can also indicate past life relationships. And I think that there are going to be a lot of circumstances where people from our earlier in our life or past life partners are going to be coming back into our lives, and we're going to be establishing new relationships with them and maybe healing old ones. So I appreciate the fact that you've been here and enjoying this January weather. And I hope that this information helps you. And stay tuned for other things that are going to be coming out on the channel, because I do like to collaborate with other people, and we will try and share that information with you. So thank you very much, and enjoy your New Year's resolutions.